Okay, hello. I'm back. I'm going to make a soap called Plain and Soar, which is for a shop called Plain and Soar, which is part of the Gordon Russell Design Museum in Broadway that I spoke about a while ago, and they invited me to go and have a look through the museum, which is great. So they take soaps from me from my range, but I make this bespoke soap for them, which is a blend of 2 cedar essential oils and then a balsam and cedar fragrance. So they wanted like the scent of their workshops. So they use a lot of cedar, so you could, when I went in there in the furniture, you could just, this lady made me put my head in all these like drawers and boxes and things so I could literally just smell the wood, and it was amazing. So I put together this blend for them and they loved it. It was like a first try. Luckily they loved it, so we're going to go with it again. So this time they want 2 logs of soap, so I'm going to make it on camera so you can see how I do it, but it won't ever be for sale because it's for them and their little shop. Okay, so I'll go and get my stuff and we will come in so you can watch me make this. Okay, see you in a moment. Okay, let's get started then. I have my blend ready. I'm going to need, that's my base, I'm going to need 3 more jugs for my colours. Let me just get a spoon. Okay, so I'm using this, these jugs are getting old, I need to buy some new ones. Okay, so I'm going to just pour the light in to this. It's going to be almost to the blooming top there. Okay, just going to stick blend just to get that emulsified. Okay, just going to pour off some bits for the swirl. I've left that a bit long and it got a bit too cool. It's fine once it's mixed together, but it just it can sort of separate. Looks like it's, yeah, it looked like it curdled, but it doesn't. It's it comes back to itself. It just happens every now and again when I was not concentrating on what I'm doing. Okay, I want some white. Okay, moulds are ready to go. I just need to wipe up the mess because I can't stand it. Dettol wipes are like the best invention. I hate wipes. I'm not a wipe fan, but Dettol wipes are invaluable in this place. It's just the way it is. So let's get to pouring. So I'm going to pour in, I'm going to do this pretty quick because we've got to get going. Pour in the white. It's almost like a creamy white today. I didn't use too much titanium dioxide. I didn't really want to. It's just kind of done there. Okay, a bit more. So I'll be doing my usual sort of pour. I'll leave a little bit for the top. Then we're going to start pouring in our colours. So the blue, and again, up and down. Okay, and our green. of that because it's rather a lot. I only want a little bit left over for the tops like I usually do. And then the brown. Oh, thank God that stayed pretty fluid because I was getting a bit stressed there for a second. Whew. So it's kind of very woody colours, I guess, with the green and the brown. Not so sure about the blue, but the blue is part of their branding, so I have to use it. I just want a chopstick or something. I better go and get one, hang on. Okay, I'm just going to do my usual swirl in there. Okay, so they say at the museum that most of the doing that the wrong way around. Most of the time this is sold to the men that have gone in the shop, this soap. The first one I made, it just I think they sold out pretty quickly. So they said we get a lot of men that are sort of really nerdy about the museum, you know, well, about Gordon Russell design. They gave me a book which is lovely, and I need to have a look again at it actually because I haven't looked at it for a while. But they gave me the book that they sell at the shop so I can have a look at all the furniture and all the design, and it's amazing. If you're into furniture design, then I mean you'll know about Gordon Russell because it's very, 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 very well known. It's part of the arts and crafts movement here in the UK, well, probably all over. But he was based here, so it's nice to be able to do this for something so prestigious, you know. Okay, and the blue. Got quite a lot of that left. I think I'm going to prefer this style better than the last one, and I bet you any money they say, can we have the last style? The last style I just did like a cocoa base, and then I sort of, I don't know whether I did an in the pot or something like that on the top, I can't remember. It was sort of put together pretty quickly just to try out the fragrance, and luckily they loved the fragrance. It does smell like an old wooden, you know, wood workshop. It really is like pretty bang on actually. But yeah, the design wasn't like one of my best, I didn't think, but they probably will come back and say we like the last one. But we'll see, they might not be too fussy. That might just be me being paranoid. Okay, so there's the rest of the white. Might as well just put a bit over there because I've got quite a lot left. And I'm working with a water discount for this one because it's mainly essential oils, and it's cedar essential oil, which I know does not move, doesn't do anything wrong. It's very, very well behaved. So we can afford to discount the water pretty dang hefty. So I cut it in half. Same for the next soap I'm going to make, will be Snowdrift, but I'm not going to film Snowdrift because I filmed it so many times in the past. I've been making Snowdrift since I started making soap back in 2006, so I'm not going to do it again because it's literally just a white soap anyway. Okay, so I'm going to tidy up before I do my top. So, grab a spoon. If you want to come in for this one so you can see closer. Okay, so from one side to the other, that's all we're going to do. So thank God that went pretty well. I was not nervous about doing it because I know it doesn't accelerate, but I'd used that hefty water discount and I was a bit like, oh, I hope this doesn't go wrong. Especially when it's for somebody else, you know. If it's for yourself, it doesn't really matter if it goes wrong. It's like, well, it's not nice when it does, but when you're putting something together for somebody else, you want it to go right. and that's fine. The only thing is that bit of tape has come undone there, so we're going to have a little wonky bit, and I'm not too happy about that. I don't think I can really get it to stick down now. I might be able to. I'll stop filming and see if I can get a piece of tape on there. I'm not going to show all that fiddling about on this video because I could be here some time. And maybe some time. Oh, there goes the spoon. Okay, I'm going to tidy up and see if I can push that back in, and I will be back for the cut tomorrow. Ready to cut. Okay, so it's the next afternoon now. It's 4:20 just turned 4:20. So I'm just going to get these done, and then I'm going to move on to another soap that I thought of about a week ago. Well, Harry Potter was on the television, and I thought I was just sitting, and you know, like some days you have these creative moments, you know. And I was sitting watching Harry Potter. There's the very first film, it was on TV. They do this nearly every year in this country. I don't know about where you are, but Harry Potter's on TV all the time. And they'll do the whole series, and it just is over and over again. And every time it's on, sorry, this is the, we should probably talk about this soap first. So this is the Plain and Saw for Gordon Russell Design Museum. So let's get that out of the way, and then we can move on to the next one. So yes, the next soap making video is going to be a soap inspired by Harry Potter again. So it's going to be called The Wand Chooses the Wizard, and there's a part in the film where Harry goes to get his wand from Ollivander's, and this, like, probably my favourite scene in the whole of all of the films, apart from the very last one when Voldemort has killed Harry, and they're on that sort of bridge. There's something about that and the greyness of it that I really, really like. But Ollivander's is just magical to me. If I could make my shop look like Ollivander's, I would be in heaven. One day maybe. If we make enough money, I might be able to buy some kit and buy some shelving that looks the same, you know, that's my dream. Anyway, yes, there's a line that John Hurt says, the wand chooses the wizard. So I've got this thing in my phone, it's like a little mini app called Colour Note, and I use it for so many things, and I've got one note in there which is called scent blends and scent names. So I've always got like something on the go. So I've got, like, I guess like an ideas board on there for what I can do in the future, and anything that comes to me where I'm inspired, I just put it into this little app. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I've got less than I should have. Okay. Just going on to this next batch. It's the same again, I'm just going to cut both of these. So, yeah, the Wand Chooses the Wizard is what I'm going to do next. And it is going to be scented with a very nice amber and a really nice earthy woody blend. So the two really complement each other, and it sort of smells like you would imagine an old wand shop to smell. It's just got this feel to it. So that's what I'm going for next. But this soap has come out pretty nice, I guess. Pretty nice. I think I might just need to bring this in a bit because I've got one less bar than I should have there. Let's just see what this one's like. So as you can see, this is just my regular old swirl in these. It's quite nice. It always smells odd on the first day after cutting because of the blue. Mica is made out of an ultramarine blue, which colour index number is CI 77007, and it's got mica and ultramarine blue. So the ultramarine blue, when you put it into soap, it always smells really horrible, almost like a sulphur, but not quite. It's just horrible. So when I first cut these bars, or any bars that I use blue in, you always get this really horrible scent, but it fades away as the soap cures. It goes away and you won't ever smell it again. It's just on the first cut, or the first day afterwards and you're cutting it, it's just really horrible. So I can smell it now. It's sort of overwhelming and it overpowers the whole scent. But it does go away. Luckily, because that would be gross, wouldn't it? But it's a nice mica, the one I've just used. It's from a shop called the Soapery, and I buy quite a few ingredients from the Soapery because they're really well priced. Like their shea butter is probably cheaper than anywhere, and I use lots and lots of shea butter in my body creams. Where I paid like £70 odd for 5 kilos for cocoa butter, they're like 48. So they're just better price, and the product is just as good as anywhere else. It's the same, you know. It's the same, but they just don't overcharge, which is nice. And that one's the one where we had that funny dent. It's sort of got a funny shape here. So I think we've got less than normal, but that's okay. That's okay. They won't mind, I'm sure. I did say I'll do 2 logs, so whatever we get out of 2 logs, they'll get. So it should be 26, but I think this time we've got 24. Yeah, 24. That's all right. So I'll put these to the side for curing, and they can come and pick those up in a couple of weeks. And then I'm going to move on to the next video. So it's Friday, so the video that I just filmed yesterday of the haul from Heine will go up tonight. So it's Friday night, so I'll be uploading that one tonight, and then this one will probably go up on Monday, and then the next one, this Harry Potter soap, probably go up mid next week. So I'm trying to get back on top of my YouTube again, because it's been a bit hit and miss since I went away and came back, so I'm going to try my damnedest to make it better. So I'll be back shortly. Ta-ta.